When we're in Europe, we always like to sit outside because we feel like you can really soak in the city a bit more.
People watch.
People watch.
It's really good sitting on the side of the street just to be able to judge people, guys. I don't know about you, but we love to judge people. We do it on YouTube, we do it in real life. We are judges.
In the nicest possible way.
Well, I say horrible things about people.
I'm thinking, oh, I bet she's a good cook. She's probably got a nice lasagna at home waiting for her.
Whereas I say, I bet she's having an affair and she's unhappy.
Morning and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma and this is Alex.
We are digital nomads traveling the world, and today is a very exciting day for us because we teach English online and this is the first time we're staying with a student.
So one of Alex's longtime students for about 6 months lives here in Verona, and we will be staying with this family for the next 3 days.
We woke up this morning to an insane breakfast of homemade bread, but even more importantly for me at least, homemade Nutella.
It was ridiculous. The only problem I have with Nutella is that it has that kind of sickly after feeling because it's so sweet. This stuff, I could eat a whole jar of it to myself. It is amazing.
Actually, I hope my student won't mind, but I'm going to show you inside Italian person's fridge because I want to show you this. This is what I want to show you guys. This is the homemade Nutella. Inside here is basically nuts, chocolate, butter, bit of sugar. I want to show you that this is homemade. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Homemade Nutella. I'll take a big scoop just for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's just for them, not anything to do with you. Sexy.
I wish you guys could taste how good this is. It's ridiculous. Homemade Nutella.
And this is just like a nothing to her. She was like, yeah, have some of this on bread. It's like easy breakfast.
If you can see it like gooping around in there.
Oh, it is heaven. And the good food is not gonna end there, guys. We have been promised home-cooked Italian lunch today. There's also various ovens so we can make our own homemade pizzas. This is gonna be a feast of the next few days. One of the most amazing surprises that I was greeted with this morning, I can't even explain to you. Let me just show you the view from their house. It is ridiculous. So obviously it's a little bright at the moment because it's smack bang in the middle of the day, but look at this view. There are nothing but vineyards surrounding their house right now. It's just field upon field of grapes and wine. We are definitely going to have to do some wine tasting while we're here. I am so excited for this. Going to go on a little adventure to a lake called Lake Garda. We've been told by Rosie, our host, that sunsets there are amazing.
So I am now driving in a very big car, and guys, I get really scared driving big cars. So if I break your car, Rosie, I'm really sorry.
Safe and sound to Lake Garda.
Thanks to
this guy.
Expert driver, guys.
And look at that!
This is Lake Garda. What the hell?
It's like Life of Pi.
Look at that water, it's like silky smooth.
Yeah, it's like a mirror. You can barely see the horizon. It's absolutely beautiful.
On a clear day, apparently you can see basically everything surrounding here. But I'm not sure if you see the water up close. It's pretty clear.
So Lake Garda is actually enormous. It's way bigger than Lake Como. And we've come to a small city or a small town called, what's it called? Cesano. So when I was reading up about Cesano, which is where we are now, it looked like it's a really popular place to come in the summertime because obviously you can do a bit of swimming. I think they have some little beachy areas that you can go in. But actually it seems like it's a really nice time of year to come now because you have all the beautiful autumn colors. The drive down here was stunning. It was just
vineyard upon
vineyard upon vineyard. It was like, I've never seen so many vineyards on one short drive before. It was beautiful, and they had so many colors, greens, oranges, reds, all going throughout the fields. And then once you get through the vineyards, you arrive just and see this lake which looks like an ocean. It is so big, but it's so still. This is so peaceful. So we've been wandering along the waterfront for a little while now, and the sun is dropping pretty quickly.
Apparently the sunsets here on the lake are breathtaking, and although it's very, very beautiful, I don't think today is going to be one of the best sunsets just because it's so misty at the moment.
It's still very beautiful. It's got that whole Life of Pi thing going on where you have the horizon melting into the water in the distance. It's really, really stunning.
We're going to have a walk along here until it gets dark and see if there's anything going on further down this path.
My first impression of this place is that I am gutted we haven't come here for longer. I reckon you could come here for a full week and just do hiking and go to different viewpoints. Wine tasting. So many vineyards. Definitely wine tasting. I think we've already mentioned in previous vlogs that we're debating coming back to Europe in the springtime. 100% we want to do that in Poland, so I think we might have to add Italy to that list as well. We've already talked to our host about this and she seems really excited for us to do that, so fingers crossed.
Our plan next year is to go to every continent, which of course means we have to do more of Europe, which if we have to, but there's so many more places we want to visit, so it's very hard to decide what next year's trips are going to be, but Italy is trying to wiggle its way in there.
It's doing a good job of it. Anyway, the light's going down quickly. We need to go and see what's going on further down. Let's go. Has anyone ever seen The Birds by Hitchcock? They're all plotting something, I can tell. So we've been walking along the lake for a little while now. We've come across what seems like a cute little town centre. And there's quite a lot open. There's a lot of little restaurants and cafes and things open along the streets, but there's also a lot closed, so I'm guessing it's low season at this time of year, so maybe some of the places are only open in the summertime. So we're going to have a little walk along and maybe we'll find somewhere to try a nice glass of local wine.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So we found ourselves a lovely little cafe here for a glass of local red and a few snacks.
Carafes, guys. Ooh, and a ticket.
I've missed carafes not being in Europe. It's such a practical way to drink.
So in Italy you can always get a good carafe of local house wine. I think this is half a litre and it costs us about €6. Delicious. We were toying with the ideas, guys. Should we buy some food? Because we're a little bit peckish, but we're never getting food tonight. However, Europeans are great. They just give you free food.
And like good, amazing, big fat olives there. I love Italy.
Look at the size of those olives. Could you fit a few of those in your mouth then? Another great thing about winter here, and Europe in general, is that they have the sitting outside culture. We are from Europe, but British people don't really think of themselves as European for some reason. But the Europeans, they love sitting outside and they prepare for it with nice warm little heaters.
It's lovely, it's so cozy, and that's one thing that I really...
Excuse me, some people have the audacity to push their kids on the cobbled street when the beans are making a video. We finished our snacks and wine and we saw these little treats just hanging out in the cafe.
They look like cannolis.
But they told us that traditionally they're from Sicily, however this is a very local one.
Yeah, Sicilian ones, I think she said, that the Sicilian ones usually have ricotta, not chocolate. And these are definitely chocolate. I'm hoping it's kind of Nutella-like, but we'll see. It's
€1.
Like a thick pastry, yeah, €1 each, bargain.
Oh my goodness.
The chocolate just starts to melt as soon as you bite into it.
€1, well spent. Delicioso.
I think it's a good job we're only here for a few days, otherwise we would be rolling our way on the plane.
I mean, we already are rolling our way onto the plane. We have to pay for excess weight at this point.
Oh my god.
Food here, guys. You gotta come to Italy. Please. After our wine and our deliciousness, I am so drunk that I'm going to drive us home now.
Al had a very small wine and I finished off the rest of the crap. It was lovely. I think you should drive more often, then I can have more of the wine.
So we're going to go back now, have some delicious home-cooked food. So if you like the video, guys, give us 2 of these. So that means make another account and then like the video twice.
Or just like it one time and leave us a comment below and tell us how much you wish you had 2 accounts so that you could leave us another like.
You decide.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment. What is your favourite Italian food? We would love to know, please.
Yeah, we would love to eat it on your behalf.
If you're new here, press the red button, subscribe. Everyone does it. All the cool kids are doing it. Be part of the cool kids.
And hit that notification bell so you can be notified of future video releases.
Okay, and it's time to say goodbye, guys. So, beans out. Arrivederci. Do they say arrivederci? Beans arrivederci. That doesn't work.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Beans out!